Bye.
everyone. Good evening. Good evening. Today is a wonderful Tuesday night, and I'm not sure whether you have done your dinner, but I had just did my dinner. And I noticed that nowadays when we go online, we have friends coming from different parts of the world. Yeah, so if you are coming from KL, you can leave a comment in the comment box. If you are coming from where? SG, yes. Singapore, hello, hello, yes. Yeah, and to introduce myself, my name is Beverly. I'm speaking to you live from Kuala Lumpur. So a warm welcome to everyone in this room. So you're listening to New Skin Success Together session, and tonight we have this special night. We call it Boss Night. All right. So as we all know, boss is simply meaning that you are a boss, and in this, especially during this era of pandemic, it's very, very important, yeah, to be your own boss by sourcing it by sourcing your own income. Yeah. During this session, I believe that a lot of us got affected from different parts of the world because of this pandemic, but I'm not sure what is your realization through this happening. Perhaps you can type in the comment box, what is your main realization throughout this moment? For me personally, I have two main realization. One of it is I have this main realization that health is very, very, very important. I'm not sure about you. To me, that because of this COVID-19, that health is super, super important to me, and that is why I am doing New Skin and eating New Skin product. And secondly, I have this realization that passive income is so, so, so important as well, because during this moment, a lot of us, our friends or circle of friends, their business or their work might be affected by the pandemic. But I'm so grateful that because of New Skin, that I have chosen this platform many years ago, that I have secured my own passive income. So I'm not sure about you. What is your realization from this happening throughout the period from March until now? But I guess that tonight is the perfect timing for all of us to clear our thoughts and to really, really think it through. What is our real realization and takeaway from all of this? And that is the one of the main reason tonight why are we all logging into this session, because tonight is all about being boss, being your own master of your own life and master of your own time. So I guess that because of, thank you to COVID-19, a blessing in disguise that we all have known and found out, having to have time and financial freedom, it is so important for all of us. Don't you think so? If you think that time and financial freedom is important, please type yes in the comments box. All right, because it is important for us to recognize this this utmost realization and fact that we all need time and financial freedom, especially during this moment. Yeah. So tonight, are you ready to discover who is the real boss tonight? Of course, the answer is you, lah. All right. Yeah. So we are all boss for our own life. And tonight, we have prepared a lineup of speakers to deliver this very valuable session to you. The first speaker that I am about to introduce, he is someone very funny, and at the same time, he is very serious in pursuing his career. So before New Skin, before becoming a New Skinner, an entrepreneur in New Skin, he used to work in the fast-moving consumer products company for 19 years. Yeah, very experienced worker, and also he has worked for 3 MNCs before New Skin. His last position was a sales director. Okay, so up to this point, you might be wondering, what is a sales director doing in New Skin, right? Yeah, so we are here to find out tonight. So this person, he is always looking for opportunities, and he always wanted to get out from the rat race until his angel introduced him a set of product which he transformed tremendously. I promise you will be wowed by his testimony later on when you saw it. Yeah. So he has transformed so well because a set of new skin product, and then he began his journey with new skin and success together. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we put up our hands, our cyber claps to welcome brand director, Mr. Yi Boon Kiet.
Well. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, or should I say good morning to our friends around the world. Okay, because I don't know what time zone are you in right now, and I truly don't know how to greet you, but it's good day to you. Hey, welcome to our boss night and to our weekly boss night, and first and foremost, I would like to thank Beverly. What a wonderful introduction, and also it also triggered my realization of this during this situation is actually this business is actually international, because just now I saw someone from South Africa tuning in. That's my immediate realization. Okay, so and also would like to thank Success Together Worldwide for giving me this opportunity to do a little bit of sharing tonight here with all of our new friends over here. Okay, allow me to introduce myself. Yeah, like Beverly said, my name is Boon Kiet. I was broadcasting all the way from Kuala Lumpur, and I used to be working in a fast-moving consumer products for almost like a good 19 years. Throughout my career, I only worked for 3 companies, and the last position I held is actually a sales director in a Japanese company that sells a blackcurrant juice beginning with the alphabet R. Okay, so maybe friends in Singapore and Malaysia may be familiar with this name. So I've been working there for only 3 companies. You can say that I'm being loyal because I'm also choosy. I'm also professionally selective of which company that I'm partnering with or work with, because I do not want to simply join a company and not comfortable with that. Okay, so and as a consumer goods background and 19 years in the corporate, what has I got to do with a new skin? Okay, so I stumbled upon a new skin, like Beverly said. It is actually introduced by one of my good friends, who she happens to be also in the same industry as me, almost like 20 years. Her last position is also a sales director. So when she talked to me about new skin 3 years ago, first thing that struck my mind, oh, new skin, I know, hey, new skin, I heard this name in the year of 2000 and 2001. So to me, I mean, after so many years, that my first impression is, oh, still around. Wow, this company really can have gone through a test of time, which is really, really solid. So when she actually introduced to me the TR90, I'm sure some of friends here also are familiar with TR90. So I was thinking, if a company can actually sustain that long, the product must be good. So I immediately, sign up for a TR90. But you look at me, I'm not that kind of really, really who is, needing to be, slimmed down. But in fact, TR90 did help me to trim down my fat and make my muscle a bit lean. And the right hand side is actually the recent photo I took before MCO. Okay, I don't quote me for that. I didn't go to gym during MCO. Okay, but the value that I get is not just only that it get my body shape to be maintained, because continuously when I age log over the next 3 years, what the value that I got is actually my health. Over time that 19 years in a corporate, we walk in the marketplace and we don't know whether our diet is correct or not. I developed this bad friend called cholesterol. Okay, it's actually a bad cholesterol. It's striking quite high. And after I consumed the TR90 correctly and also continuously, I age log over the years. Just recently, if I during the CMCO, I went to do another medical report. To my amaze, and I'm really happy that my cholesterol has hit the all-time low. Really all-time low. I was like, wow, it is really, really fantastic. So can we everyone just give TR90 an age log, a cyber clap, or give a 1 to show the appreciation? Okay, but today I'm not here to talk about the product. So after consuming the product and it helped me, what I realized is that actually what opportunities are there behind this wonderful product. And I also got to know that new skin has been around for years. So through last time is a physical class like this, it's a boss night. So I went to the KL office and get to learn more about the company, because I'm a person that always look for opportunity, but at the same time, I'm very selective of who I partner with. So through this understanding through my friend and also through the system, I got to know that actually there are a few consideration points when you decide to partner with a company. So here, actually in Nu Skin, there are many, many advantages. Here, because of the limited time, I just share with you only 5 major competitive advantage of the company, so that you can actually take this into consideration and do your own evaluation, okay? So number one advantage, I think this is good, because last time when I was in sales line, people talking about the sales, and here we are talking about revenue. And Nu Skin is is listed in the hyper growth company, which means in the first 10 years of operation, Nu Skin already achieved more than $1 billion revenue. So you can see left side of the screen, who are these companies who actually achieve the same feat? Are those familiar brand names like Microsoft, Apple, Google, Facebook? So Nu Skin is the only network or multi-level marketing company achieve such feat. So this basically tell me, right, we are in the same league with all these industry giants, meaning what? We are actually in the industry best. And when you look at right side of the names there, some also familiar names like McDonald's and IBM, Amway, they also achieve, but they take longer years. So this is the one of the key examination of how solid the company is. Okay, and number 2, and you say, wow, sales revenue, yes, Bunket, yeah, it's a revenue. What about the credibility of the company? The Nu Skin is listed in a New York Stock Exchange. Since the founding at 1984, Nu Skin decided to went on a listing in the New York Stock Exchange at the year of 1996. The founding members decide to list it not because they want to gather the market capitalization, it's because they want to actually promote much more transparency about the company to the world. New York Stock Exchange is being so transparent that any of the investor, distributor partner, consumer, or anyone who want to study more about the company, you can actually go in there with the abbreviation of NUS to study more about the company. So it's being so transparent that you can actually go in there and examine what is happening over the years. And I must tell you that over the last 30 over years, Nu Skin has been continuously providing all this information to the general public. And we have already continued to enjoy the success for the last 30 over years. All right. And you say, yeah, it's a New York Stock Exchange and listed, so no, it's big deal. But anything else that we should consider? One of the key consideration point to work or to partner with a company is whether the company is financially stable or not. Because last time when I was in sales, the company always asks us to do P&L, this and that, because the company needs to actually have a strong financial background to sustain their existence. And this is not just me said, I'm not that what we call it qualified to say how good the company are. So you can actually Google this company, independent rating company by the name of Dun & Bradstreet. He actually rated Nu Skin as a 5A1. 5A1 is actually the highest rating of a company can be rated. What this basically means, meaning to say that financially, we are very, very stable at the same time, which is very sustainable. 5A1 means the chances of getting bankruptcy for the next 30 years is almost zero. What does that mean? Maybe you look at the slide there. Another peer, which is people like HSBC, the big bank financial institution worldwide, right? They only got about 4A1, and Toyota 4A1 and IBM 5A2. If you also follow a little bit of the news lately about HSBC, they are actually now laying off close to about 30,000 staff worldwide. So, but have you heard about us, Nu Skin company delay all our compensation or lay off? No. And in fact, as of today, I must assure you that the company has not disappointed us in terms of all their commitment. So can we give again Nu Skin a big round of applause, or give them one just to show our support to the company? All right. And the number 4, and you said that, yeah, this is a good company, financially solid, and if this is all true, right, it has to be published. It has to be in the public domain. And I must say that New Skin success has been widely published in a lot of a big broadcaster like the CNN or all the business channel like CNBC, Wall Street, CCTV. So you can actually Google or ask the friends who actually invite you here to actually Google what are the news pertaining to the New Skin successes. And again, in the year of 2016 itself, Forbes magazine, one of the most renowned financial credible magazine, who actually published the New Skin success about Southeast Asia leaders here in 2016. All right. So here it is actually proven again the trust, the assurance, the credibility is so much greater than a lot of companies outside, right? And number 5, okay, you say that yeah, Boon Kiat, yeah, we are here now for the boss night, my correct? No, everybody we are our own boss, correct? No. So what has the company, it being solid, good, what has that got to do with me, right? So I must say that today we are boss, we decide to actually venture into entrepreneur and become our own boss. We must know that what kind of reward that we are anticipating. But here I can truly tell you, because New Skin is actually a listed company, they already publish and make known to the public that we have already created more than 1,500 million US dollar over the years. And this is you cannot cheat. You cannot just simply cook up the number, because in the US, when you simply misinterpret the all this figure, you will face a lot of lawsuit. And this 1,500 people, these are all ordinary people who just be like, maybe like you today, who want to pursue your new aspiration, want to be your own boss. You can be one of the a good statistic over here. And you may just now you may ask me, maybe yeah true, Boon Kiat, and your New Skin has been around for more than 30 over years. Is there still any opportunity? Is there still I still have chance to become one of the success? Yes. Because why? Because last time when I was in my corporate, in my old company, one of my old company actually quite near to become a Fortune 500 company in the world. And you know what this means? In order to squeeze it into the Fortune 500, you got to have at least a revenue of 20 billion US dollar a year, right? In order for you to qualify as the footnote of this Fortune 500. And New Skin has got this vision and has got this dream, partnering with all the partners here tonight to achieve this feat. What this basically means is very simple, because in order to achieve the 20 billion and what we have right now, we are still very, very, working towards that goal. And there are ample of opportunity for us to actually work with partner with New Skin to go along together with them. So I want to ask you one question. If given a choice right now, do you want to actually partner with a company with such a vision? If you do, can you just type in one there to see how many people willing to partner with a 1 year? All right. Okay. Next, actually, it's when we talk about the company, the product, the company, the background. These are all fantastic, because there's no doubt about it. But here we are talking about building a sincere and a sustainable business. The product itself has to be tangible and good enough for us to go along and make sure the long-term sustainability is there. So here I'm also sharing with you what are the benefits, what are the competitive edge of the product that we can actually use it and leverage it to actually build to become our own boss. So here, again, I just share with you only 5 competitive advantages, okay? All right, and this one I like the most. Of all the how good the product is, I like, first thing first, it has to be the, what do you call it, the product philosophy or product principle behind when we develop a product. Because last time when I was in a consumer line, it's all also product based. When a company launch a product, they will tell you how good the product is, consumer needed this and that. And so that one I cannot deny. But a lot of people out there claim their product is good. But you see here, our philosophy is not just talking about the good. It says very clearly here is none of the bad either, right? And also the product or our supplement is all provided by nature and proven by science. Later, I will explain to you what this basically means, okay? Okay, all of the good, none of the bad, this is a big word. because it says here that we will not commit ourselves to use any ingredient that could be harmful to any of our friends or our family members. Because you know why? Because if we are today, we are in this business, we are sharing or from our heart how good the product is. And likely so that we're going to share with our family members. Certainly, we do not want to recommend a harmful product to our good friends and family members. And this is how New Skin committed to doing so. And again, you put this tagline into a New York Stock Exchange listed company there, will attract a lot of questions from a competitor, from all the investor, from people, from a consumer. And US has got the most highest consumer rights in the world. And you put there, if they should find anything that which is not relevant, they will actually do a lawsuit. But I'm very happy to tell you, until to date, over 30 years of our New Skin, we have not encountered any major lawsuit that can actually challenge our philosophy. This is really, really very good. Okay, and talking about the nutritional and this big tagline called by the name of provided by nature, proven by science. This one I also like it very much, because I mean, when we are talking about a lot of supplements outside there, a lot of people also claim that the product are nature. Correct. This one I cannot deny, because you see, when product are being used on a natural ingredient, they can actually come out to produce a good result. But again, I want to quote a simple example. Like in Malaysia, sorry about the friends over the overseas. Malaysia, we have this natural, what do you call it, roots. We call it tongkat ali. Maybe Malaysian and Singapore friends, if you know what I'm saying, maybe you type a 1 in the chat group. And this is actually quite natural, but correct or not? But again, has it been proven by science of the consistency of the delivery and all those stuff? And it has not. But you see here, what I want to bring about is that our product have gone through a stringent quality control, science, with the strong team there to actually prove to us that all the delivery that the company are committed will deliver to the promise. That actually leads to this, because to talk about science, I'm not from a science background. I may not be the right person to say this, but when I look at this 6S quality, immediately I can understand, because these are a very stringent control, all right, of how we actually get the product out in the marketplace, all right. And a lot, what I heard, when I studied that time, what I heard, a lot of other supplement countries, they can only do 4S. And here we completed all the way to 6Ss. And these 2 extra S here, for a supplement company, it is not necessary, but New Skin deliver to us the quality assurance that they want to ensure that the finished product are substantiated, these finished products are safe for every one of us to use. So again, why is that so very important? Because once we consume this, right, we have to know that this product, how it works into our body. Like 3 years ago, when I consumed CR90, and over years when I being age locked, you can see that I can actually tell, and actually, and from a measurable perspective, from medical report, and also that show that my health is being protected. And if you have not done any medical report, don't worry, because if you have seen this machine before, anyone have seen this machine before, you can type at 1, because this is machine company has already used more than 20 million US dollar to develop this. And what is this machine? This is called a biophotonic scanner. Like for example, I can put it in a simple term. Like for example, you want to know your blood pressure, you do a high blood pressure machine, right? Correct? No? You want to know your body composition, maybe you stand on an Omron machine. But this one, if you want to know how healthy your body is, you can actually do a scanner, because this one can scan your the skin carotenoid level, which actually directly relate to our body antioxidant. And our body antioxidant level directly relate to how healthy we are. So, and this machine, if I'm not now maybe MCO, CMCO, maybe we still cannot use it, but when you have chance to actually being measured, please speak to the friend who actually invite you here to quickly measure, and it is free of charge, right? And company actually allow us, provide this kind of support for us to run this kind of service free of charge to our friends like you. So I think this company, it's really, really generous in helping us, all right? And not only it is measurable, But you see here, I'm also being very, very privileged. You know why? Because the supplement that I'm consuming is same level with the people who represent the country in the Olympic lab. So it is endorsed by the US, United States Olympic Council, and is safely prescribed to their Olympian for almost like 6 years. So you're like today, when you pop one life pack, right, you know that it delivers the same promise like you are athlete. I feel really, really safe and honored to consume that. All right. And not only that, just now I said provided measured by science, right? Right? It's a proven by science, because in order for us to get the substantiation, you got to have a strong team, a strong scientific team. And I am very proud to actually share with all of us here. It is that we have over 150 scientists actually working alongside with us, and more than 70 of them are at a professor level. What this means, to study until professor, I don't know, PhD, I don't know. Maybe it takes, I don't know, maybe 10, 20 years. So 73, it's more than what, 700 over years of our knowledges, and it's still in our fingertip as our partner, okay? But another thing that you see in this slide, maybe the blue book, a lot of people call it, is called physician desk reference. And this is actually the guidance book, the guiding book used by the US physician and doctor when they prescribe medication to their patient. Okay, they are independently one. So the all these medication can only be bought in a pharmacy. So the doctor have to refer to this book. I am very proud to say that some of our key supplements has been listed there, and we are the first company to get it listed. Right. So again, it is safe, it is efficacy, and I don't know how to actually tell how good it is unless you really yourself what do you call it, experience their goodness. All right. And again, the next slide is wait, hang on a minute. And all this, right? When I say science, I'm not from a science background, but this channel I know because it's Discovery Channel. This channel only broadcasts those that are revolutionary finding discovery that can change the world. Like today, let's say you invented another iPhone. Sorry, you're not qualified to go in there. But our research, over 30 years of research, has been featured here in 2012, which is exactly 8 years ago. And why Discover? It's not us that go to Discovery Channel. It's actually Discovery Channel took about 1 year, actually queue up outside there wanting to interview us. And if you don't know about this, you can actually type into the YouTube, type in DNA the next week. You can have a longer version or a shorter version to understand more about this. All right. And why is that so? Because the research have gone through in a very established research center. Like in US, in Provo, we have our own, and also we also developed another branch research center in the mainland of China. Okay, what that basically means, after all these scientists that do the R&D, right? They already found out over the last 30 years of research, 30 years, 30 years of they already found out actually how to settle a lot of our health issue, because they already find the root of the problem, which is the aging. So all this remedy or all this solution is targeting at the source of our aging. When outside, when other competitor tell us about, oh, how good their product is, can solve this and that. But again, you can actually ask them if they are company is not listed in it's not being broadcasted in Discovery Channel, or they are not able to solve of the root, maybe they are not considered our competitor. So we got to have a little bit of atas also because last time I worked with a company also market leader atas one. Okay, if you are like me, you can type a 2 there, and we can share the same same feeling. All right. And what this 30 years actually tell us is actually 30 years of research. The company or the research team have already gathered more than 5 billion of 500 million of a database. What this means? They're talking about big data era, because when this data actually put into use, the company can actually leverage on this to produce the right product, consumable for people and you and me who deserve the right to use the good product. And the company has not failed us over time, because they already over time and keep on if you one more thing is that maybe you can actually ask the friend who invite you here. This is the year that company will launch another major product. Ask your friend who brought you here to how to actually get yourself a hand into the new product. Okay, all right. The company is good. Maybe now now we are in boss night. We also need to know that what is it into for ourselves, right? Now I just share a little bit on the plan. Okay, but before I go into the plan, I want to share this mission by the company. All right, it's in English. Let me just recite it. The company mission is to become a force for good throughout the world. Means we are only gathering good people. All right, by empowering people to improve lives. So this is a big word, improve lives. How? By rewarding business opportunities, innovative product, and of course, in a very rich and uplifting culture. I think all these words, right, when I work in my last three companies, even though they are MNC, none of the three can actually match this. So I see this. Why is the company say that? Because again, when we are decided to actually make a decision to partner with this company, the company will actually allow us to actually realize our dream or any of their what do you call it, things that you want to achieve. And it is no longer a dream, no longer that we last time when Beverly said, when I'm in the corporate life, the rat race, I can never afford to have a dream. But here, because the company mission is to help everyone, to empower everyone to own their own dream, here we can do it. Maybe you can actually ask a friend to bring you here what this diagram is all about. But in order for us to start, it's actually very simple, right? Like me, 3 years ago, I just started a program, make myself look good, make myself look beautiful, make myself look handsome, look myself look healthy again. Okay, again, this is just how I started, right? Then I also have the vision of helping my friends to become better, handsome, good looking, or help another relative of mine to become as good as it gets. Okay, so it then become a brand representative, and to become a brand representative, you will be able to in 3 to 6 months to earn a very handsome income. Okay, so this one, I mean the friends who brought you here who can actually tell you more about this. But in here, when we actually embark on this journey, it's not just about money, because we have to actually contribute back to the community. If you are voluntary, you can actually choose to contribute 1% of your commission to help the needy. And here we are in Southeast Asia, New Skin is partnering with a lot of big organizations to help a lot of children. In Malaysia itself, we are partnering with IJN and also Glen Eagle. And over time, we have actually helped many children to regain their deserved better health. And not only that, and New Skin Worldwide actually have got a bigger cause, where we actually develop these vitamins to nourish the children in a very poor country. In fact, we actually undertake this country by the name of Malawi, which is actually the second poorest country in the world. Not only we are not just spoon feeding them in terms of the product, but we actually help them to improve their capability, their competency, their own community, in order for them to actually become better and self contained in their own capacity. I think we should give New Skin this noble cause a big round of cyber clap. Okay, right? So just now we said, wow, I mean, these are all good. So what about, I don't know how to do. No, I mean, even for myself, I'm coming from a sales background. Am I able to actually pick up this immediately? I know that being sales may not be has got an advantage. So I'm very lucky that actually I joined the right team, which is Success Together Worldwide. And this Success Together Worldwide has got this great vision of helping us, all of us that wanting to be boss of our own or entrepreneur of our own, to realize our dream, right? And here we have lined up, including our founding partner, Mr. Rain Ho, and also the Miss Angela Liu. They already produce a lot of credible leaders, good leaders that are here to stay, to actually help us to actually embark on this journey. And don't take my word for that, because today I know that we cannot meet face to face, but next time when these things are getting more relaxed, please do come to our big convention to see or meet or greet our leaders face to face. get to know them, and they are our partner to actually guide us to become successful, right? And again, not only we said that these are our leader, and they are all being recognized in also in the Forbes magazine in 2016. It has been published and made known to a lot of people that this industry is no longer needing anyone to prove. It's already proven over time. All right. So again, leaders are there, are willing to teach us. And you may ask, oh yeah, then how do I actually get in touch? And today, we're very privileged. Today, this meeting is actually one of the many meetings that we can actually learn what is it that we can get from here. So here we are talking about all the tools are ready. It's already developed by our key leaders here. It's also very standardized, easy to use. What you need to do is very simple. Ask a friend who actually invite you here how to get hold of these wonderful tools. Okay, right. And again, with the tools, with the leaders, of course, we need a professional a course to help us. Very simple. And here, I can only tell you, in Success Together, it is one of, I think it's only one in the world. We have this university of helping us to how to become a professional network marketer. Okay, and this one only happened like not every day. You got to ask your friend how to actually get yourself qualified to actually go into this what do you call it? This university. And there's a roadmap over here, and it's so standardized, it's so structured that when you upon your graduation, at least you are actually a millionaire. Okay, don't take my word. Please fight your opportunity to come here to actually attend this course. Okay, and over time, I think just now when I say, a little bit of my humble professional background to how to actually choose the company, the product, and also what do you call it? The platform is already there for us to leverage, and we also have the right team to do. And ultimately, what we want to will be achieving is actually the freedom that in life that we always long for. And the next speaker, you may have to also pay extra attention because she is actually a product or a testimonial of leveraging the right platform and with the right team, and she got her freedom here. All right. So very simple for you, for all of us here. We just have to make a simple decision today. All right. And this is my humble sharing for the evening today. All right. My name is Boon Kiat. Again, I wish everyone safe. And thank you very much. This is my sharing. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Yi Boon Kiat, for your sincere sharing. I believe that through Mr. Yi's sharing, we all have a better understanding in new skill and also the team Success Together. Of course,